Alright, you already got stuff set up outside. We will probably need to grind more weed. And then we will definitely need more weed.
Mm-hmm.
And not tonight.
Okay.
But, like, we could smoke harder than it would run out. But I will probably run out tomorrow, considering I'm off the next 2 days.
Mm. Yeah.
I'll go by. I'm not saying you have to. Firsty first. You missed it.
I was busy counting. You made me mess up my counting.
34, 56.
You shithead.
1, 12. 113.4. $28. The one that works the best for that I've found is if you can see what number they're on, or like you can make out what number they're on, say one ahead of them. So like if they're like 26, 27, go 27, 28. It's a lot easier because if somebody's saying 32, 56, 112, you know what I mean? It's like those numbers don't whatever.
Right.
But if you're almost to 28 and someone says 28, it's like, fuck, is that 28 or 27? Son of a bitch!
Was that
1, 2.
Yeah, you're a shithead.
Devlin came in, claimed first, dropped the countdown, and then lurked.
And then lurked.
But I think he said he's on the phone. Okay, yeah.
He's currently on the phone.
Gotcha.
I had one time I was at work and I was counting something and somebody was like, hey Clover, and instead of saying like yeah or what or whatever, I was like 32. What? I was like, I mean, yes. But my answer to her was whatever number I was on, and so it wasn't like 32 look up yes, it was 32. I mean, yeah.
That's funny.
And then they were like, can you shut that trunk? You and your firsty first.
Would you pull a edge too?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll see on that side. It's funny earlier when you said, oh, since we're both off on Thursday, and I had literally sentence previous been talking about DMT and showing you pictures on Thursday. No. Not where you were going with it, but not where I thought you were going with it.
Yeah.
My brain hurts too much. My problem is, or the thing that I'm worried about, isn't really having a seizure, while on DMT. It's the fact. It's worrying. Well,
Oh, I sorry, I didn't bring it up. Dang it! I was so close and yet so far.
What was I saying?
DMT not good.
Oh yeah. So I'm not so
No,
much
don't-
worried about having seizure as Now let me sit down. As you know, being like is it okay?
Yeah.
Not so much worried about actually having a seizure as being like what? Oh, is it wet? I'm sorry.
Not like it being a seizure, but what?
Going. Really hope I don't have a seizure. Oh God, no.
Oh, I got you.
Bad trip.
Bad trip.
Yeah, and meanwhile in my mind I'm like, oh God, no!
And I'm just outside like, all right, bye. Can't do
I just
nothing
said
for you
goodbye.
now. My shorts got wet. No. Oh, gross. Get it off me. Wet clothes. Okay.
Yo! What's up, Woodsy? How's it going?
Need
How's your day going, man?
pants and towel.
Whoa!
Shit. Clothes. Thank you. I don't have my phone. Oh wait, no, I do. Never mind.
Are you this?
I do. Ugh. Oh, is Restream not working
What?
Um,
No, I do.
on there?
Oh, no. That needs to tick. My day's been going okay. Miss Rez was helping me with GeoGuessr earlier on today. Good woman you got there, my friend. You damn straight on that.
I was telling him about that with the France earlier.
Very good it was to notice that. Kick bots have got crazy. Holy shit. The last 8 messages I've gotten on Kick. Billy Chop 031 was the last real message that I got on Kick.
Oh wow.
Then it was Riven Layman. It's Javin Games, which weirdly enough was a bot.
Oh. Eh.
Angelic 22, OAJBW, Riggs Bowden, You Said Back, and then Oliver Jonathan, and they all start off, want to succeed and grow fast?
Right. Oh, bots. I was gonna say with the when you got France that like third
You're
time
so
around.
mad about that.
Huh?
She already explained this to me.
No, okay. So you had France like 3 times while I was in there. First time you had the Eiffel Tower, you got that one. The second time I was like tennis court, says courtier or some shit like that. France.
Courtier.
Something. There was another time you were
Forgot that was water.
you were in France. I didn't get to type it out in time, but one of the signs said pâtissière or like patisserie, and I was gonna go, hey, I think that's France again, and but I didn't do it in time. You had me laughing though with telling your mod or somebody to eat you were like, eat my ass, but you know, in the Irish way.
His arse?
Yeah. Eat me arse. I can't do it as well as you did, not being native to Ireland.
What the fuck? It was going right behind you. Was that interception?
No.
Deny.
All I saw was something flying at my face, and I said, no. Don't want that. Oh, I had a bug hit me like right here on my mouth at work the other day, and I was in the middle of talking to two other ladies, and I just go, and so in the middle of talking, just like, and I'm just like, oh, get it off me. And then they're laughing it up, and I was like, oh, good thing I didn't overreact. I'm like, oh, bug! I don't like it when bugs are suddenly on me. Bugs are fine in the corner where I can see them, not suddenly in my face. Get it away.
Did you want snake pipe?
Yeah, is it not out here?
No.
Are you... I'll take the red pipe until you want it.
The red pipe has a bigger bowl.
Yep.
Or is that why you wanted the snake pipe?
No, I like the snake bite because it is a bit of a smaller bowl, and then it doesn't, I'm not like, yeah, I'm almost done, and then it turns out I'm actually only halfway done. The snake bowl doesn't surprise me like that.
Well, don't claim you're halfway done until you make sure.
All right, I'll just answer you, I don't know.
Yeah, that works. That works perfectly fine.
I'm this much done.
Well, that would be great, because I can gauge a lot better than you can.
Oh, yeah?
That's the same as how much weed we have.
Excuse me.
Have, like, you know, a whole sesh, and you'll be like, I have a half bowl. Be like, oh, yeah, we're plenty fine. I'm like, this is maybe one bowl.
I have terrible amount judgment.
You've gotten to the point where you just show me.
Yeah.
Like, how much is that? Like, we don't need any for tonight.
What you think?
Yeah.
Devlin did give us a countdown.
Yep.
So we can start our smoking. Are you smoking with us, Woodsy?
The Woodsinator?
No, it's just Woodsy. Woodsy.
Fair enough, yeah.
Rez likes to add innators to things, like he's Doofenshmirtz.
Alright.
You never watched Phineas and Ferb?
No. Why would I? That show came out like...
Okay, well, Doofenshmirtz was like kind of the evil bad guy, but he wasn't ever successful, and he was actually a pretty good guy for being an evil genius.
Oh.
Of course, he's always trying to take over the area or whatever, but it never worked.
About as evil as Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah, and he's always coming up with some machine, and it's the blah blah blah. This is the blah 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 3000 something innator 3000 or something.
What'd you toss that time? Wasn't 6100?
No, I don't know what you're referencing when you say that.
Oh, home improvement.
Okay.
Every tool was the Benford something 6100. You said somebody else was more into that, but yes, up until like the 7th season or something, every single tool they mentioned was it would be like the Benford cordless drill 6100.
Gotcha.
But it was always that.
A 6100.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and then like one of the showrunners were like, we decided that the joke was getting old. I was like,
After 7 seasons.
how does a joke like that get old? It's literally just a snippet. You know what I mean? It's a running gag.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, you can do it, Brenda. Join our Discord! ! Discord. That's what I always say to the Discord.
Oh, I have Twitch up since my Twitch chat is not.
Cock bucket. Remind me of that.
Well, I don't know if anyone has said anything. No one said anything since you.
Oh. What the hell? Well, then why then did you say it was broken? All right, this one's to Devlin.
Oh yeah. I need a lighter.
I like thighs.
You do like thighs.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't gonna keep wearing those shorts after they got wet.
Well, yeah, I imagine
I sat in my chair, y'all, and it's been kind of rainy, and my chair was wet, and it immediately gave me the ick.
Have you ever seen that TikTok of the guy who just like walks out into the pond with socks on?
There was like another guy who was like talking about stepping into a puddle but didn't have his wellies, his rain boots.
No.
So he's like, so this is what you do, and he put a bag on his shoes, and then he steps into the puddle, but then his shoe just goes through the bag. It goes like through it, and now he's like, oh no, now it's all in mud.
Oh.
And then he just continues on like that, and I'm like, bro, at least take your shoe off. I mean, I guess you kind of can't. You got, depending on how far of a walk you got.
Shit. Looks like you didn't say anything.
I don't know.
Fuckface. What do you want to chat about? My
All right,
dude.
to Devlin.
Yay. There you go. It's working now.
Hey. All right, well then I'll get this up on Kick. Do you want me to ban the Brenda Renads?
You can delete their name though. Or I mean, delete their message. I just did that. But if we ever get any more, you just delete the message.
Oh, okay. Voila. Did you want fan? No, you don't want fan? I want fan.
Hey, I clap. What's up?
I clap you!
Look at, oh my god. Oh no, that's the one we already got.
Yeah.
And you get it on restream now.
This fan, the base is getting wet. Should I move it further inside? Okay.
No. Right. Yeah, the base is plastic.
Okay.
Also, remember that pedestal fan. It'd be running in the rain, keeping us, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I was telling Choke. You go ahead. You're gonna forget.
Having said that, I wouldn't leave that one in the rain because it has electronics.
Yeah.
The pedestal fan was just a swish.
Yeah. So Choco had gotten herself a fan, forgetting the brand that I had said we had gotten. She thought we got a Dyson. And I was like, no, it started with a D but wasn't Dyson. She goes, oh.
Did she get a Dyson?
She got a Dyson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Money Pants over here.
But I was showing her the for some reason I couldn't get the setting to go to 8. I could only go to 7 on the phone. Whenever I tried to make it go to 8 on the phone, it was like error. So I was like, whatever. But I put it on 7 and I was like, this is 7, which is next to the last highest. And she's like, oh, I'm excited. And but
if you got a Dyson, then it's gonna be a different thing.
yeah. So I hope it works out for her. I think she's already gotten it. I'm not 100% sure now.
Well, the thing with Dysons is they're cool, but they don't blow as much air as a traditional fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're interesting in the way they work, but yeah, they don't blow as much air as a traditional fan. The problem is, you know, they talk about like the air multiplying and stuff like that, but they're so bladeless. They're still bladed. The blades are just in the bottom, sucking in the air, and it blows it out through a little ring. But think about that. Anything in the way of what's doing it and what you want, anything else in that path is resistance to what it's trying to do. You know what I mean? You can't add passive components to a system and make it better. Any passive components are just going to drain energy from the system.
And would you say that also being in the bottom, you're gonna get less air too, because you now also have air fighting gravity? I know gravity.
If it were a vacuum, yes. But what you got to consider is you have 14 pounds pressing on top of it, but you've also got 14 pounds pressing on the bottom of it, so it's not actually heavy.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking, like, instead of being like whoosh, it's like
Throw that at me again.
so the air,
Yeah.
instead of being like, hey, is
Yeah, being pushed through something else. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
okay.
Yeah. Think about if that fan was open and just letting it blow through the air, or if that fan is blowing through a constricted spot and pulling more air with it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Dysons are cool, but their real application is really only in places that you can't trust people around fans. Well, what I mean by that is like maybe a daycare. Yeah, exactly. Like a daycare somewhere around babies or really old people with dementia, stuff like that. Dysons are awesome for that.
Yeah.
Because you can't hurt yourself with them.
Right.
You know? But if you want air to move, then you go with something like that.
All right. Well,
I used to have a one of some guy who used to work for my dad. He used to work in HVAC, and he gave me a squirrel cage fan. That seriously, that thing must have been that big, and it had a huge 110 volt motor on it. I bet 220. No, it was 110 because I plugged it into a normal wall. You plug that thing in, holy shit, it would move some air. You couldn't have it inside because it was gusty, like inside. It was the air circulator for a school.
oh, okay.
Like the thing that made it come out of all the vents in every classroom. That thing was fucking crazy. I was like, oh, this is cool. Plug it up. Holy shit! Because I was in the garage at the time, like with the door closed.
Yeah.
And I plugged it in and it was like, Jesus Christ, the whole garage was gusty. But if you figure it's meant to cool down like a full-size public tool, and you contain it to a garage. That thing was cool. I don't know where it is.
What was it you were telling me where if you stuck it in a room, if you were stuck in a room with it by itself, all the oxygen would go bye-bye?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff with that. Be a little bit more specific.
Was it copper?
No. I mean, it would eventually, but that's gonna be with any metal. If you were in a sealed room with a shit ton of iron, and I mean like hundreds and hundreds of tons of iron with a shit ton of surface area on it, yeah, it would probably suffocate you pretty fast. But when I say tons, I mean like,
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, if we were watching something and it said that, or if you had said that. But it was like, if you're alone with this in a room.
do you remember if it was from oxidation?
Yeah.
It was from oxidization?
Because whatever oxidizes, it consumes all the oxygen.
It was probably a metal.
Yeah.
Metals are, that's what's going to oxidize the fastest.
Yeah.
Rust, like rust is normal, you know, red rust is iron and oxygen hooked together.
Yeah.
But the problem is that oxygen's hooked together with an iron. You can't exactly breathe it.
That was going to lead into something, but I got so distracted with trying to figure out the answer that I forgot what it was going to lead into, that related to what we were just talking about before that.
Said, what was that thing that if you're in a room, you said all the oxygen would go bye-bye?
Right, but we were talking about whatever we were talking about right before that. Because my question had something to do with that, and then with the thing you were talking about. I don't remember where that was going.
Yeah, was I talking about like... Oh, I was talking about the squirrel cage fan.
What?
The squirrel cage fan.
Oh, okay. So I was going to ask, would fans possibly make all the oxygen disappear because it's moving it so much? No? Okay.
It's moving it, it's not changing it. Be like, the water doesn't exist.
All right. Well, just making sure.
Having said that, that is a massively, massively widespread belief in Asian countries.
What? That.
Fan death.
Oh.
That if you leave a fan going in a room with you, it'll kill you because it uses up the oxygen.
Oh.
That's a superstition.
Okay.
But very, very widely spread and held over in a lot of Asian countries. So like, don't ever,
like it's gonna cause carbon monoxide poisoning.
I don't know, but it's you shouldn't leave the fan going when you sleep.
Shit. Every southerner would be dead by now.
Yeah.
Many times over.
At least they've got it going for them that a lot of Asian countries aren't as hot.
That is true.
They're a little bit higher on the equatorial line. That was not a plot point, but a little detail that was interesting in Neon Genesis. Whenever it would show, so part of the plot involved first impact, which is when, without going too far into it, an angel crashed to Earth. It knocked the Earth a little sideways.
Oh. Oh, so people's weathers change.
A little detail that I always thought was cool was whenever they would show outside shots, you could hear cicadas, because a lot of it took place in the summer, and you could hear cicadas. Normally, like right now, cicadas don't live in Japan because it's too cold. But it had knocked them more towards the equator.
Oh.
So yeah, even though it took place in Japan, there were cicadas because it had warmed up now that we're close to. I just thought that was an interesting little detail, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Earth had been knocked sideways a little bit by first impact. And then
would the equator not move along with it, or?
Well, the equator is the midpoint between where the Earth is spinning. So like, if here's a ball and it's spinning like this is your equator,
Okay.
right?
Right.
If it's spinning like that.
Right.
Well, if it gets knocked and it's now spinning like that, this is still the equator because it's in the middle of it spinning, but now stuff that was up here spinning, not still spinning like that, but your thing's closer to the equator is based on the spin of it.
Okay.
Not the location of stuff.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Because it's the equatorial line, meaning it's equal. It's equatorial. It's one of those words that like denotes the midpoint of anything spinning, from a basketball to any circular object, but it's just been used as the equator so many times. That's pretty much the only thing it's used for anymore. Because everybody thinks, you say the equator, they're not going to think.
Ecuador.
Yeah, they're not going to think the math concept. They're going to think halfway through the earth.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, okay, the midpoint's like this, but I'm like, it just moves a little bit. It's just goes this way. But then I'm like, oh, it tilted, so now it's...
Yeah. The summers are hotter and the winters are colder.
I mean, that's happening anyway, so...
What went ka-churn?
The base moved. You wobbled it enough that it moved.
Oh, it like scooched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather know what the world is going to be like in 100 years or 10,000 years?
10,000. It's more abstract. 100, I'm gonna be like, what the? If it's good, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna experience this. And if it's bad, then I'm gonna be like, how? Oh shit, I'm gonna experience it being bad. So
It's like 100 years isn't you, but if you had offspring, possibly them or your grands.
well, 100 isn't the product of it, but it's
Liquid blade.
yay. The 100 years won't. That I won't make it to the product of 100 years, but however it gets there, I'm gonna experience that.
True. Leading up to it.
10,000 is so much more abstract. You know what I mean? I think it would be interesting to see, oh, do we ever make it off the planet? Or do we end up killing ourselves? You know what I mean? Do we ever actually end up...
Is it back to reset?
Right. Did we ever reach galactic travel? We don't make it. Liquid Blaze already knows. There you go.
10,000 years, we're not there anymore.
Arguably, nobody makes it. Just depends on when.
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say,
die
is
out.
Mother Nature taking back Earth, or is it everything's kind of?
Well, the thing is, we need to make it off planet and rocking and rolling somewhere else before global warming takes us out. Because global warming's kind of the most inevitable. Everything else, you know, may happen, it may not. Global warming is the one that's already, you know, too late. So we need to figure out how to get out of here before global warming fucks it up.
Yeah.
We get out of here, you know, a couple people chill here, it would immediately fix it. And then by the time we're off chilling somewhere else, it'd be like, you know, maybe we gotta go back to Earth. And now we can go back to Earth, and now that we're chiller and more advanced, we won't ruin the atmosphere again.
I thought it was funny, the ending, the very, very ending of Don't Look Up, where the rocket that had made it off planet and the people in it being in like a cryo state.
Well, yeah.
Until with the rocket like programmed to find an Earth-like planet that was inhabitable.
Yeah.
And as soon as they get there, they're basically eaten by like a bird monster thing,
Yeah.
a giant bird.
Yeah, because I remember it. She checked how she was gonna die with the thing, and it's like, "Oh, you're eaten by a cabaragarak," and she was like, "What's a cabaragarak?" He's like, "I don't know," and then he's like, "Oh shit, it's a cabaragarak."
Yeah. So
Why did he cheat? What was the point of that? That was completely irrelevant to the plot line. They didn't even come back to that, did they?
like the why?
Yeah, well, I mean, just at least him receiving his comeuppance for it.
Oh, well. She could have not forgiven him because he goes back home, basically begs for forgiveness. She lets him back in.
She shouldn't have.
So she could have been like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, he should have. The thing is, it didn't advance the plot of the movie. It was completely irrelevant to everything else going on.
Right.
A cheating and redemption story, you know? I'm like, we don't have to put fucking cheating in everything.
Right.
And everything it's in is like, oh, they forgave. I'm like, let's put it in everything. If we're gonna put it in everything, let's have people not forgetful. Show how it
And then the world ends with spite in your heart.
huh?
And then the world ends with spite in your heart. Blech. Fuck you.
What do you mean?
Oh, because you're like, oh, let's not forgive, and I'm like, yeah, now it's me. Wait, spite is good sometimes.
Lurking for a bit. Shower time thing again. Pulsating larva. Nice.
Larva.
Correct. Continuing to go out to Devlin. I do need a hit
Which
of water.
number is that? Is that number 3?
Yeah. And I only smoked 1 bowl on this morning's stream. We will need a countdown after this, though.
Excuse me. So sorry.
Did you ever skin your knees when you were little?
I knew you were staring at my vein.
It bothers me. You just don't know.
You make me so self-aware of it. Like, no one has ever pointed out I got a prominent vein in my knee.
It's not ugly or anything. I'm just saying, fucking be careful.
I don't know, I guess.
Holy
I
shit.
fell.
That's like a fucking artery.
I broke one of these legs.
Oh.
So there's that.
Well, is that a break or is that? Oh,
No,
that's
I mean-
100% a vein.
No, and it was like leg.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it was the left leg.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not.
I know you're not saying it's ugly or anything like that. It's just so funny that you're the only one who's ever mentioned, hey, there's a vein in your leg that's like sticking out.
I guess I think
Be careful.
about
Thank
medical
you.
stuff a lot.
Thank you for your concern. I don't know why
Alright.
it's there. No doctor has even said anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure pathologists that are trying to get my plasma don't care.
You should ask about it. Like next time you go to the doctor.
Dr. Red Wine. Dr. Red Wine. Should I be concerned? It's a xenomorph? Oh no.
KGB for reference. Clover, her kneecap has like an artery level vein running directly over the top of it. And I was like, good God, don't ever skin your knee. I skinned my knee.
You have a vein somewhere up there?
This is not a vein. This is
Scar.
bump, scar, yeah. No, most people don't run directly in front of their knee because if they skin their knee, they won't bust a fucking vein. You're maladapted. You're malformed.
I don't know. Oh shit, I'm gonna kick your computer. Kidding.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't know how many
Did
times.
you skin your knees a lot as a kid? Didn't you?
That's what I was gonna say. I said, have you ever skinned that knee?
Oh, I don't know. I've fallen on my knees before. I've fallen off my bike and shit. I've skinned
that-
these legs up. I've skinned up this leg right here.
Whatever the bone is that extends down the front of your entire leg is protruding on both legs visibly. Oh, I'm sure. This one's it's because my legs are so or this leg at least is so
Can I get a
atrophied.
good picture of it without getting my foot in there? And then what? The other one doesn't have it as bad, right?
At all. That vein doesn't usually run through the front of your leg.
Man, I need to shave my legs. You can't really see it. How you can't see the blueness that is my vein in the picture.
Yeah. Would you plug up the block for this?
Which one? Oh, okay.
Ew. And it ain't protruding too much because I only got half of this one. Oh yeah.
Swipe it or whatever.
You can see it on the first one. You can't see it on the second one.
Well, the second one is the left leg.
Oh well, that would make sense.
To compare how the one that doesn't have it looks versus the one that does.
Stretch your leg out.
Like that?
Yeah. Bend it just a little bit. Keep bending slowly. All right. You're just a shitty photographer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I didn't go to classes or get taught nothing about photography. It's just
Neither did I.
point and shoot. Ta-da.
I never went to school for it.
Oh. You didn't have that as an extracurricular, your yearbook class.
Which I've
Yearbook
said
thing.
before, I blew off every single day to go play Halo at Astro's house.
Oh, okay. Fun fact, I had a stroke when I was
3 months old, and the only thing I acquired from it was a cool neurological party trick.
oh no.
Oh, what'd you get? What kind of trick?
KGB was almost a SIDS. What'd you do?
Bringing up the blues in this picture,
Oh.
adjusting the white point.
Wow.
What?
Nerd. You smart person. You.
I can move any part of my extremities, and any other extremity will move automatically without me moving. No way! You're shitting me. Like, if you're not thinking about it, that's crazy, dude. What the fuck? How did we go, like, 6 years without knowing that about you? That's insane.
So, like, if you wiggle your left toe, your right toe will also wiggle or something? Oh, wait, he just said,
Whoa.
like, if I itch my leg with my right hand, my left hand will make the motion. Oh.
That's wild. Crazy shit. Is this the part you have trouble reading? Like over here?
Right here, yeah.
Here, I'm gonna do something for you. Don't have strokes, kids. I try. I manage to stay away from the strokes, but not quite all neurological illnesses.
Yeah. Well, at least neither of y'all are drooling. But I would clean up your drool.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god, you took so many pictures of my knee.
Well, that's part of easy way to
Find
get a
the
good
best
picture,
shot.
Yeah. If someone asks you to take a picture, this is what I do. I just immediately tap it over and over and over. And then I look through it and I'm like, this is the best one. Come on, HDMI. The thing needs new batteries. How's that look? Is that better? Easier to see for you?
Yeah.
Yay. I squished it over the side a little bit.
I don't tell people because it's been normal to me and I can force my brain to not do it if I focus.
That is wild, though. That's interesting. Well, how the fuck does cutting off oxygen to a certain part of the brain cause that? Like, what the fuck? Brain's fucking weird, dude.
They need the oxygens. They needs it.
Well, ultimately, everything your body is doing is working on getting oxygen to your brain. Yeah, what's that? I don't see what? Is a little man in here? Oh shit, it didn't show up on Restream. I'm sorry about that. What's up, little man?
Yeah, and it's not.
Oh, that one didn't show up either. What the fuck? They don't want to listen to little man. They don't want to put anything up. Whoa, it's completely, yeah, both of them. Would you look? It's working perfectly fine for KGB, but little man is not showing his shit up.
Oh no!
What the fuck? It's racist. Would you reboot Streamlabs?
Sorry, we were looking at Streamlabs and it's not showing.
Yeah.
So sorry, little man.
Just sad.
I'm asking ChatGPT if I should be concerned about the prominent vein in my knee.
Here, I got you, little man. He said, just sad. Little man, should I leave and come back in? Try typing one more thing. Try typing again, and if not, hold control and hit F5. That is not a troll. That will refresh the page and delete the cache of it. I promise you I'm not fucking with you. Control F5. Is my man on PC? Oh, good point. He may not be. If he's on phone, I don't know how to do it on Apple, but on PC, just force close the app. Or it's on Android, just force close the app. Control F5, or you can do Alt F4. That works as well. Close the app, delete it from feed on iPhone. Oh. Okay, here we go. Holy shit. Why does Restream not like Lil Man?
Oh man.
Let me test. I showed what I said. What did you say? Try typing a test in there.
Yes. Oh, I haven't.
Ooh.
Oh, I have kick. I have kick up. That's why I haven't been saying anything. Lug.
Am I retarded? Well, the problem is,
Was it because you had done a momentary ban to get him off of
holy
Restream?
shit, that might actually be it.
Did you ban him on Restream?
No, that actually might be it.
That 10-second ban biting you in the ass. Now we can't see little man at all. He's like in the Shadowlands.
No. I think I can fix that.
Shadow ban lands.
Ban. Nope. That's not where I meant to type that. How do you unban on Restream?
That's a you thing, whereas I can't do anything.
How to unban on Restream. I gotta Google it. More accurately, I gotta ChatGPT it. Me, it just says banner timeout. Oh, I think I may have figured it out. Filtering tab within the chat settings. Chatter name. Oh, there's a lot of people in there. Well, and oh, come on, I can't easily search that. Oh my god, you were so fucking smart.
Thanks.
All right, little man, try it one more time. Also, hi Sebastian / Mally Panan.
Clover has an alien leg and on her vein. No.
Lil man, I think it'll work now. I may have to refresh everything. Maybe. I'm not sure on that. But Clover is so goddamn smart.
Oh, you're welcome.
I would not have figured that out. It would have taken me a long time to figure that out.
You're welcome.
Damn. I had no idea that banning someone.
Yay, little man's back.
Oh, because I unbanned him on Twitch, but I had banned him on Restream so it would get rid of his messages, but unbanned him on Twitch, forgot to unban him on Restream. Damn. Okay, well, cool. I'm glad Lil Man's back. Speaking to everyone in chat, including, well, Lil Man, he said some jokes that were right on the line. Rough enough to get taken off the screen, but not bad enough to get banned for. Because Lil Man's cool. And he was of the demographic to make the jokes. That would have made a big difference. Damn.
The next time, post that in Discord.
All right, we officially need a new countdown. Fun fact, I drool when I sleep. I have no idea why I do. Is there a reason someone drools when I sleep? Okay, this is gonna sound...
Just breathing sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little... I don't even think I've ever told you I did this. I do this. So I used to drool a lot in my sleep, right? I mean, like, bad. And so what I started doing was, it's because I would always lay down and breathe through my mouth. And so what I would do what I always do before I fall asleep is I give just like a little tiny bit of, negative pressure in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, you just sort of like suck
suction your
just a
mouth
little
in.
bit, and it works perfectly. I've conditioned myself to do that literally every time I lay my head down with plans of I'm planning to lose consciousness right now.
So that you don't drool. I've seen you sleeping with your mouth open.
Yeah, that's usually when I forget to.
You're telling me for 6 years I could have been making jokes, Jewish jokes.
Is the
Can't
word
say it.
Jewish racist?
No.
Did you put a hard H on that thing? Jesus Christ, you can't say that. It's Jewah. Not Jewish. Jesus Christ. I could only say it because I was telling her not to say it, that's all. But yes, a new countdown is needed if anybody would like to give one. I am of the Shalom. I just crossed one line and I'll make those, never make those type of dark jokes ever. As long as dark, you don't laugh at that. That's racist.
I'm not.
Clover. Damn. Make dark jokes. I mean, you know, you can make plenty of dark jokes. Use, just not ones related to race.
Why couldn't the old man get up in the morning?
He forgot his Viagra.
He bumped his bed. He bumped his head. And couldn't get up in the morning.
Oh.
He's dead.
Old man fucking in his bed. Well, no, because he forgot to take his bath. He was.
You know that song?
Yeah, I know the song.
Okay.
To be fair, I had you guys losing your mind. You couldn't stop laughing, especially when I said about Red's leg. Oh man, that was funny. We told somebody else about that. That was fucking hilarious. He lost it. No. When I was little, I mean like really little, I was like 4 or 5 or something. I was sitting there, like my dad was sitting on the couch, and I poked my dad's knee, and it had like a little dimple in it. And I said, "Why is there a hole in your leg?" And my dad said, "That's where I got shot in the war." And I was like, "All right." You know, I'm 4. I was like, "Makes sense to me." And so I went to school the next day. And I was Miss Hazen, guess what? She was like, "What is it, Russ?" I was like, "My dad got shot in the war." She's like, "Oh my god." I don't remember what happened after that. I remember my dad that night being like, "I did not that okay, I'm sorry, but I was just messing with you. I was just picking at you, son."
No. Totally believed him.
I didn't know
He betrayed you.
At 4 or 5, I knew there had been wars that the U.S.
And
had
your dad
fought
was in the Navy or something?
My dad had been in the Navy. I didn't know when the wars had happened. Oh, that's where I got shot in the war.
Yeah, you're
Miss
4.
Hazen.
You don't know which war he's fighting in.
Miss Hazen, my dad got shot in the war.
And then you're 4, so we weren't even in the 2001 thing that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
The war.
Yeah, well, looking back, she still had a reason to be worried because we were in the middle of a desert storm.
Oh yeah. I need the weed. So why was there a dimple on your dad's leg, or is that just a dimple on your dad's
It's just
leg?
a dimple. I was sitting playing on the floor with fucking Hot Wheels or something. You know, my dad's sitting on the couch. I was like,
What's that?
"Why is there a hole in your leg?"
Wow. Now you got 4-year-olds being like, why does he not have a leg?
I lost.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot where I put it. I remember when I passed out 3 times. It was kind of funny now that I think about what happened. Was this in the war? So then I cooked orange chicken.
I'm making coconut shrimp tonight. Japanese, no, Chinese, buffet style.
What you making?
Coconut shrimp,
Oh, nice.
the Chinese buffet style.
Yeah. I gotta wait. We haven't got a countdown. We have enough weed and enough time to actually wait for a countdown.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom.
Alright.
Cause I have a bladder
Oh shit.
and I drank coffee.
Did you know that in Kim Jong-un's like official biography, he doesn't poop or pee because his body's perfectly efficient and all the food and liquid he intakes is perfectly used.
Okie dokie.
P.F. Chang's and a bag rocks. Fry for like 15 minutes. I've never had P.F. Chang's. No, I passed out because I got in a fight twice at school, and then everyone started fighting. And the third time I passed out because I was dehydrated. Jesus.
Oh.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this info, Rez?
About not going to PF Chang's or little man getting in fights at school?
No, the fact I just told. The Kim Jong-un.
Oh.
No, Kim Jong-un.
Be no, I was gonna say you aspire to be more like Kim Jong and try to use your intake efficiently.
His official state biography is fucking hilarious. He's the best golfer in the world. For his first game, he played Tiger Woods and beat him so hard that he gave up golf. Kim Jong-un did. He was like, well, I have peaked in golf. Yeah. Clover, I thought you said you had to go pee. You're gonna pee on yourself and I'm gonna laugh. Telling me my man doesn't poo? James Franco. I've never seen that movie. I've thought about it because it does look pretty good. And I do think that would be a fun little watch. But yeah, I've never got around to it. I don't watch a lot of movies. Did you know girls don't poop? I did know that. I had heard that before. Never seen a lady poop before in my life. Well, you ain't. That's what I was gonna say. You ain't married and lived with one long enough. I actually have to ask her to shut the door. I'm not joking. I'll be in there and she'll try to come talk to me and I'll have to shut the door. Granted, I love being with her all the time too. But we can talk through a door. Oh, they poop and never wipe. Many exes don't wipe, they stinky bungo. Exes though, exes, not current wives, not current girlfriends. Exes are disgusting. I have one that is disgusting. And I was like, why? Why did I ever hook up with her? I mean, I guess she wasn't an ex. She was ex hookup. But in retrospect, I was like, ugh. Wow, they don't wipe. Ew. Or flush sometimes. Yeah. Just a fucking log flurry. That's funny. Clover, when you come back outside, would you please hand me one of the boxes of nerds? Nah, fuck that. I'll eat later. I envy that boy P standing. Me and Clover one time were tripping and we ordered a pizza and it was like super cheesy, and we went to eat some, and it was like I said, super cheesy and like, squished up and stuff. And Clover goes, I can't eat it. And I go, why not? She goes, it looks like worms. I was just like, yeah, it kind of does. I can't eat it now either.
Burger tasted like chemicals.
Would you get the nerds?
Nerds, that's right. Yes.
What tasted like chemicals?
The Wendy's burger, the pretzel burger that I was so excited for.
Oh no, it did?
Yeah, remember when I was tripping that one time and I was getting to the point where I was like, I think I need to eat something. I did wash my hands, little man. That's why it took me so long.
You really threw some T's in there into his name.
Oh, little man?
I did wash my hands, little man.
Sorry. What's a funnel? Oh, man.
Black.
I don't know what. So yeah, remember we got the sandwich, the burger, and I was all excited about it, and because I thought I had come down enough, and then I bit into it, and I was like, it tastes like molecules. You were like, what? I'm like, I can't eat it. I'm like, I'll eat a couple of bites just so I can have fuel for the human that I am.
Yeah. You I think you ate a couple. I think I ate the rest.
Yeah. A funnel, it's like cylinder thing.
A wide opening that tapers to a small opening so you can catch stuff and put it in a small area.
Yeah.
Yay, nerds.
Think of a tornado. It's that shaped. With a big top. Big wide top. Yeah, there's usually a hole.
Hell yeah. Huh?
No. I'm gonna kick back up here.
You'd think you would like nerds. Just wondering, is it a texture or a flavor thing?
They're too crunchy inside my head.
Crunchy. Let them melt. That's what I do. Either let them melt or swallow them whole. So, when I was a stalker in the grocery store, I was putting stuff up and saw a product for women. It's like a small cup with a small straw. Little man did it.
It's like a cone. It's a little man.
The little man. I still don't know what that product was.
I'm sure you don't.
Ooh. No, wait, no. Ask ChatGPT. I was giving a coaching to one of my coworkers today. I was teaching him how to answer questions, you know, about the product. He said, what's the best way to handle it when a customer asks you to ask you a question and you don't know the answer? And he said, because right now, he said, I just use ChatGPT, and like, what's the real way to do it? What do you do? And I said, ask ChatGPT. He went, oh, really? I said, yeah. I said, pull up your phone. I said, hey, I'm gonna do a little research to figure that out. Or say, I said, I can have no fucking clue to the answer to something. And what I'll say is, I said, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, but I don't want to tell you wrong. Let me just make sure. I had no fucking clue. I looked up the answer. The people were like, oh, what a nice guy.
Let me fact check myself.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you wrong, so let me make sure. Not gonna lie, it's not fair women can have products like those we dudes can't. Well, we kind of don't need it. That's the thing. When they make you a dick, do they run the urethra through it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm wondering.
They do something with it.
Well, I know, but
Connect it to something.
do they? I don't know.
I don't know.
Rez, can you tell me a story from your childhood or teenage years that you remember? It could be about anything. What's a good one? What do you know a lot of my childhood stories. What do you want to tell? What do you want me to tell?
Weird. What was y'all's school prank? Did y'all have a school prank?
What, our senior prank? We so one of the kids in my class of 27, by the way, class of 27 people, I'm not going to tell you what we painted on the road because that would give away and dox me. But one of the kids in my class, their dad worked for the DOT, and since they worked at the DOT, they had road paint there. So one of the kids in my class and him went in, stole some road paint. They went back in front of my high school at night, and this isn't the year I graduated, but let's say I was the class of 07. They had painted class of 07, class of 07, class of 07 all the way on the road in front of the school, with road paint. Holy shit, we got in so much trouble. They actually called the cops to talk to us, like threatening us.
Fess up who did it.
Yeah, but everybody was like, you know,
Wasn't me.
fuck you cops.
Oh.
Well, we all knew who
That
did it, but we weren't telling them.
Ah.
So yeah, they never did get it out of us. And I'm gonna tell you what's cool is not anymore, but up until about 2016, 2017, you could see my class's senior prank on Google Earth.
Oh.
Now that's pretty sick
That's pretty cool.
to be able to see your senior prank on Google Earth.
For a few years after
Yeah.
it had taken place.
About 10 years.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, we had the cops called, all kinds of stuff. The class behind us took some hay bales and put them in front of all the entrances to the school. So they had to get one of the tractors and move them.
Oh.
Yeah, they got one of the school's tractors and moved the hay bales out the way. And everybody was like, that was so funny. I'm like, y'all a bunch of goddamn pussies. Jesus Christ. We painted the road and had the cops called, and y'all just gonna be like, we'll block the school for like 30 minutes. We were the coolest class. Fuck everybody else. They also quit doing the bonfire after the year. They put me in charge of it.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that. Such a good bonfire, though.
Well, those dumbasses never did have a bonfire till they let me come along. They were like, they'd say they'd have a bonfire, like, ooh, before homecoming, we're gonna have a big bonfire night before. And it would be like, seriously, it would be a fire pit with a fire maybe that high. That'd be pushing it. That'd be the peak of the night. I was like, hell no. A bonfire consists of like cut up telephone poles. That's a bonfire. We need flames stretching up into the night. You know what I mean? And I didn't tell anybody that because I feared they'd take me off the fire making committee. But by the way, this ain't even on me. This could not be more of a situation of I understood the assignment. Did the assigner of the assignment understand who they were assigning the assignment to? I don't believe she did. So I was like, we're having a goddamn bonfire this year. So I went to Lowe's and I bought a whole shit ton of 2x4s. I made an effigy of the Cavaliers, or excuse me, no, it was the Trojans is who we were playing for homecoming, and I made an effigy of a Trojan, like with a sword in one hand and like a shield in the other and stuff, and fleshed him with hay bales, or not hay bales, pine straw bales, dry pine straw bales, covered the whole thing. And I mean, like, I don't mean like, oh, let's put some pine straw on it. I mean like tie a bale to it, tie a bale to it, tie a bale to it, tie a bale to it.
Oh.
It was covered in probably about 200 pounds of pine straw. And yeah, we lit that thing. Good Lord. You want to talk about a bonfire. Like, put it out, it's too big. I was like, but it burned up fast enough to where, yeah, now that was a fucking bonfire, and the only video of that existed now does not.
Wow.
Yeah, I got in trouble the next day, and I was like,
I understood the no.
You had your bonfire.
Yes. My argument though was when they were talking to me, I said we have never had a bonfire before until last night. That is the first bonfire we've ever actually had. And they were like, you shouldn't have made a fire that big.
Have we ever seen an ice storm? Compared to other places, no. But our version of an ice storm is it rains and then the temperatures drop where everything freezes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just ever so slightly melts and then freezes again.
Yeah, that'll fuck your shit up.
But not an ice storm. We've had hail. So I guess there's that. We've had there was about 3 years ago, a random day in May. Or was it June? A hailstorm. Fucking sucked. It's been 4 years ago at this point. Whatever. Anyways. Everybody else got to be furloughed and got paid to do nothing, while some of us had to work.
Bitter?
No. No, because I take every opportunity I get when they're like, you want to go home? I'm like, yes. Bye. Deuces. Goodbye. Adios. See you laters. GTFO.
GTFO.
HTFU. One time my sister sent me a picture of snow in May in Ohio.
What the fuck? Ugh. Gross.
The Ohio or the snow in May?
Snow in May.
Yeah. I was like, what the
Ohio.
fuck? I basically, that was my response to her. I was like, WTF? Why do you still live there?
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with Ohio in particular. There's just something wrong with it snowing in May.
Sound like a angel. People ought not live here. People ought not live here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in states where in the mountains, that's pretty common. And to that, I also say, ew.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't mind going to like, I don't know if it, like some place where it's like it's skiing or snowboarding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was like it's snowboarding in May, I'm like, that's kind of cool and weird at the same time.
My brother's senior trip was to a snowboarding skiing place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did he go? Okay.
Probably. Or am I misremembering that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know on that one, Rez. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's on my bucket list of things I want to do, of like learn to ski or snowboard or try or attempt whatever. It's not
There's
on.
cool run-ins over here.
It's not on the bucket list though. It's just something I wouldn't mind trying if the opportunity ever arose. But it's not something I'm like, I'm gonna go do this. Be like, oh hey, we're in Colorado doing a little read tour and there's like mountains in Colorado and then they have skiing. That's cool.
Colorado is good weed too.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to that sometime.
Yeah. I really want to go to like a restaurant place that where it's like this is cooked in like can of butter and has blah blah blah. It's like not. It's like a restaurant. Like, yeah, here's your burger.
Yeah. We're gonna have to order like the highest concentration of They were like, this burger has 10 milligrams of THC. I'd be like, it's not enough, bro. Need a little bit more than that. I can't eat 10 burgers.
But yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I agree.
Or like even like a smoothie place where it's like here's your 300 milligram
Yeah,
smoothie.
that's not a bad idea.
Just day out on the town eating edibles. And but fancy edibles, not like just gummies or
Yeah.
cookie.
This one's little man.
To Lil Man. Sorry, I'm trying to take the T back off. Lil Man.
It needs a new screen. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? No offense, Mo. But I bet I can get like 100 screens for like $10 on Amazon. You know what I mean?
Shit. Step on something. Fuck. Yeah. I just now popped up.
I was like, you don't buy your vapes from me. You don't buy your screens from me. Buy our weed from you, though. Good ass weed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I wonder. You might not. Oh, wait. No, you can't.
Through 3 sentences there.
I was going to say, you might not be able to, but then.
Are they tobacco screens?
Actually says stainless steel pipe screens. You want to guess how much they are per screen?
Per screen or
screen.
per packet thing?
Well, it's per packet, you know, but it's $5 for a pack. But how many do you think that do? It's $5 for 200.
Oh,
They're only 2 cents a piece.
wow.
They're a quarter from Mo because they're $1.25 and there's 5 screens in it. All right, yes, that would be cool.
Well, there you go. When's it supposed to arrive?
May 29th.
Okay. Thursday. Oh, have you decided on what you want me to cook for dinner on Thursday? Since we'll have the day together.
Pasta easy?
Pasta Weezy?
Yeah. That's my fave.
Alright, I can make that.
Alright. Is there anything else you need from Amazon before I send this? Amazon?
I was thinking about getting Lucy like a little, not mesh hammock area, but like the ropey kind of mesh thing. Put in that corner where I had that wood platform that I had made her that keeps unsticking. So I'm gonna see if I can make her a little platform in the corner using it. It would look like a triangle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
You add it to the cart.
Okie dokie, babe. Screams. A rope hammock. Or do I want? Yeah. I'll go 17-inch by. Credit card. Okie dokie. It's like at 15 or 17 bucks or something like that.
Jesus Christ, I'm not made out of money, woman.
Oh, okay. Save for later.
Some woman today, I was helping blew her damn speaker up.
Oh.
Yeah, she was telling me she had a big old Bluetooth speaker, and she found she showed me a picture of the speaker, and it said 12V 3A, which is 12 volts, 3 amps. She was holding a laptop charger. She said, "Will this work?" And so let me see the picture, and I said, "No." And she said, "Well, it has enough amps, right?" And I said, "Well, it puts out 3.5, but your volts is what matters." And she was like, "No." She said, "My son sent me in here, and he said that as long as you had enough amperage, it would work. Can you check me out?" And I said, "Well, he's right. Kinda." I said, "Voltage matters, though." I said, amperage, you can just have more. Doesn't matter how much you have, you can just have more. Voltage has to be dead on." She was like, "I'm sure it'll work." So I checked her out, and I would imagine she does not. I would imagine this much later at 8, she probably does not have a working speaker now.
Oh. Eek.
She plugged 19 volts into a 12 volt socket.
Oh.
So the speaker was like, it probably went.
Right. Yo, what's up? I got a new setup for my dad.
No way.
I'm ready to smoke.
Gay, 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 gay. Bird black, bird black, bird black. That's what they posted.
I'm back. It took me a shower and I had to put my drops in my eye and I had to drink some water because I haven't had any all day. Yeah, drink that water, little man. No bueno, gotta drink the water. Is that one thing? There was some picture. It was like when I was a kid, I thought the adult drink was alcohol. Now that I'm an adult, I realize the adult drink is actually water.
All right. Order placed. Damn it, I meant to order that too. Fuck.
Yes, I drank 64 ounces.
Damn. A lot of ounces.
Yes. of water. Also 20 ounces of coffee.
Oh, look at the thing. You can put your reptile in outside.
Oh, that's cool.
I would also like to point out what the lizard's name is. It's Clover.
It's Clover.
That's pretty cool. If we had an outside, that would be. Well, I mean, I guess we do have an outside.
We have an outside.
Well, yeah, but I meant an outside we chill on.
Yeah. I imagine the outside would just blow her world. She'd be like, what?
Talk about Plato's Cave, Jesus Christ.
Right.
If we clean that up over there, gonna have her out here. We should have a camera
on a dry day. On a dry day. Can I get a CD in the chat?
Shit.
You activated it.
Toss it. Kit
Coffee is tasty, little man.
has done. Dropped a countdown.
I have a coffee every single day. At least one.
You do?
Normally two.
Holy shit, I had no idea. I thought you'd quit coffee.
No.
No? But you haven't had a coffee in shit, what, like 30 minutes? Hello, Argentina. What's up, Brangirda?
So fucking tired.
If you're still in here.
Shoo. I hear ya, Liquid Blaze. Toxic Chicken Lightning. I don't know. Sigh. Gas. 100%. Voice.
There you go. We gotta
Oh,
toss it on the board
they're
now.
smoking. I get it. It's a sigh, but it's a
Oh,
puff of
gotcha.
cloud. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, I just realized that's an extra screen for your little red light glow up Galaxy laptop you got there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a plugged in through USB-C. It's a little portable monitor.
And now your name's on the wall in multiple places.
How did that get completely clogged with one hit? Oh. Sick.
Okay.
It was about, I think it was like $80 on Amazon. Has my name up on the wall everywhere. My type of stream. Oh, my type of streamer has my name up on the wall everywhere. Toss it might be just a wee bit of a narcissist. Just a wee bit. I definitely got to remember to sub when I got my card with me. Well, thank you so much, Toxic Kid. Better way, if you have Amazon Prime, then it doesn't even cost you to sub. Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, like, you have one free sub that you can use on somebody. And then you don't even have to pay for it. Fuck, bro. True, but I don't have Amazon. Oh, no. Can I have your lighter?
That'll do it.
My mom had an Amazon account though, so I'll just use hers when I go to school. Your mom's gonna be like, who the fuck is normal? Odor Arizona sweet tea bottles, my dorm room, and chip bags, and all sorts of other stuff. Would literally sell it to other students. I remember running a candy empire back in school. Sounds like Toss It Kitten. They were all like, you know, you're gonna get attention. And Astro was like, admit you're in danger. And I was like, I am the danger.
Entrepreneur trip at its fine, capitalism at its finest.
Using Amazon.
Keeps the economy going.
What are you looking at?
The strap thing.
No.
All I saw was a black, like
Oh.
triangle, and I thought it was a bug or a snake because it was triangular. And I was like, "What is it?" Oh, it's just a strap. Okay.
It's a low poly bug.
Yeah. It's like, is that a palmetto? But no, it's a strap. Okay.
You ain't never been dirt biking or quadding out in the dunes before? Not in the dunes,
Not the
but I've
dunes.
been dirt biking plenty times. Zombie Nation, hey, is it 420 time? It's not wet. Not here. But in the slightly modified words of someone, I'm not quite sure who, it's 420 somewhere.
Wow.
Well, it'll be 420 somewhere in about 7 minutes, and that's close enough to smoke now. How's your day going, Zombie?
Rez has gone dirt biking in
Oh,
the
many
woods and on the roads.
Yeah, I put like 1,000 miles on my dirt bike, just trails around my parents' house growing up. Woods is nice. Hell yeah, woods nice.
We don't really have dunes here. Well, I guess at the beach we do have dunes, but you're not allowed to be on those.
Yeah.
You will get fines up the Yahoo.
Oh my god, if you were to ride dirt bikes on those, I wouldn't
Get
be-
arrested probably.
I was gonna say, you probably would get arrested. I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Ooh, nice.
No.
Oh, not
These
nice.
pants are gone.
I was saying nice that it didn't hit the ground and break. But yep. So much resin.
It's not even worth trying to wash.
I hear ya. Okay. In 2 hours it'll be 420 for Zombie Nation,
Oh shit, really?
and they are good.
That's cool. Oh wow, they got fucked. Screen was completely fogged. I'm back and actually here now. Oh sweet.
Aw,
As opposed to before when he wasn't
Devlin.
actually here.
holy cow.
I was lurking earlier. Who's the pretty sounding lady in the background? That is Clover, the wife, the co-host, the everything. Clover!
I'm here.
She is.
Oh, my number should be 2, not 1.
It should?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
I finished my second pull.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I would love if you would go get the wheat.
Wouldest you?
I would. That'd be sick as hell. Tell them the
Would-
countdown.
Would you be mad
Probably.
if I foregoed frying shrimp tonight?
I'm not mad, just disappointed.
Are you really?
No, I'm just kidding. Well, of course I'm a little disappointed. If I wasn't disappointed, I feel like you'd be like, oh, you didn't care?
But you don't mind. Cool beans. I'll keep smoking with you too.
Want to hear a joke? You damn straight I want to hear a joke.
BRB, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn, that's...
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. So
What
sorry.
the hell was that noise?
That was the door.
What type of dirt bike quad do you ride? I love hearing about cycle stories. I don't have one anymore. Well, more accurately, I don't have it here. It's up at my parents'. But it was a Yamaha IT 175.
Yeah, it's gonna make that noise
It
again.
was my uncle's old enduro bike that he gave me when I was little.
Oh, jeez. We need to... So we should have gotten silicone oil from the Amazon.
Well, in the words of you last night, too late
Yeah. Oh, for the...
for the candy.
Yeah.
What did the one ocean say to the other ocean? Or
No-
excuse me, what did one ocean say? What did the one ocean say to the other? Nothing, they just waved. That's funny.
It is. I forgot what I was doing. That joke was so funny, damn it. I was like, I was bringing something up on my phone.
What were you bringing up?
I don't remember.
No. I used to play Toontown, and there are all sorts of funny comedical jokes if you were to knock on the doors. Oh, really? I don't remember Toontown.
Hey, which one did you grab? What? Oh. What
They're
type
asking
of
about
gra-
the
oh.
Yamaha.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember Club Penguin? I do, but I never played it. I was a RuneScape guy. And then a WoW guy. A WoW guy for many years. It floors me that game is still being updated and stuff.
In my early internet days before I got out of my parents' house, it was I tried Neopets for a little bit and
Yeah.
couldn't really figure that one out. And then I got into Gaia Online,
Oh, really?
and I was into that for quite a while in my high school days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a part of the community. They always message me. Oh, Club Penguin? Ha! I remember that back in the day, but I never played it.
I don't know if my computer just couldn't run stuff like that at first.
You can. Oh,
Not my computer.
I got you. The game that I loved as a kid was Doom. Not the new ones, the older ones. First game I ever played was probably Spyro. Nice! I was not of the Spyro. First game I ever played was
Doom.
probably Pod. Pod was probably the first game I ever played because I got to look and I remember one. Yeah. First ever game I played was probably Spyro games, and I got into Hot Wheels and Need for Speed. Wait a second. Are you talking about Hot Wheels Extreme Stunt? Fuck, what was the name of that game?
Tell me Pac-Man was not good. That was the game. Pac-Man.
Hot Wheels.
Need for Speed was great.
Stunt Track Racing. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Racing. Or Stunt Track Driver. It was also an RC car that was really fun. I played that for years. Was it 3D backyard? It was like Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. I played the ever loving shit out of that as a kid. Oh my god, I played that game so much.
I remember the first game I got to play as a kid was Super Mario Bros. World 3 or something, the one with Yoshi in it. And Sonic, roughly around the same time, but those were technically my sister's games. I was really young and was dumb and didn't know how to like really game that well. And then we had a gap in time where we didn't have any game systems, and then PlayStation came out and I got into that, and my first games was like Ape Escape and I think Crash Bandicoot and the Rugrats game.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a Rugrats game. Played the shit out of that as a kid. I am gonna go turn on the oven to at least cook up the pizza that is in the freezer. So pizza, woo!
Oh wait, watch this first.
Pizza tonight.
Huh?
Sorry, not shrimp. Pizza. Watch this clip.
Yes. Oh my god, this is nostalgia. Jesus Christ. Ew, this video is interlaced. Gross.
Girls just wanna have za. Oh, girls just wanna have za. That's all we really want. Just
Okay.
some pizza. Oh wow. Oh man. Oh, and in like someone's whole living room. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool.
You you just don't know how many times I've seen that intro. Holy fucking shit, I played. Oh my god, I played somebody put so many hours into that game.
I'm sure you did. When I know something, I'm this old, I still have my Nintendo console. That was the first. It's my dad's and best friend. That is
No way.
awesome.
That's super cool. Dude, that's badass. I've only ever played the SNES, and it was at my pediatric dentist's office because they had a little game area while you waited on your shit.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
you wanted to play it, and you got to play that?
Yeah, that's how I'm so good at Pac-Man too. Because there was Pac-Man, and they had a SNES with Mario Kart, OG Mario Kart.
Oh, cool. I'll be right back.
Okay. That sounds terrible.
It does.
I mean, that sounds god awful. Bang! Oh, that just came up. Damn, why is it so far behind? "3D Backyard RC Racing"
Goosey, goosey,
was a lot of fun too.
come out.
I played the shit out of that one as well. Dude, Toxic Kitten, me and you may have played the same games growing up, man.
Come out today.
I have a box somewhere full of Nintendo games. Oh, no way!
Where's your tail?
What ones you reckon are in there? Or do you know? Or is it just so many you probably got all the good ones? W. Dill dropping his own brand of rave over in the Kick Chat. What's up, W. Dill? Also, this one's going out to Devlin 4115.
Lucy's under her log. I have a box somewhere full of new games.
What?
Zombie Nation has a box full of Nintendo games.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I think I have more than 40 games. Damn.
Excuse me.
Damn.
Can I get the grinder?
Yeah.
Turn off this fan.
I'm old and a collector. That's sick.
If I'd known then what I know now, I would have kept all my consoles.
Oh yeah, definitely. I did, but I also cut holes in some of them. Now, granted, they're a lot cooler because they have black lights and shit.
They don't
But-
work. Or did you get that one working?
I have the parts to make it work. I just haven't put it back together. That one died because the CD drive died, though. Or excuse me, the DVD drive. Also, can I just say, think about all the you know, crazy good looking huge games that were on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. Those games had to be less than 4 gigs.
Damn. I was there when it all started.
They were on.
I was there at the invention of the PlayStation.
Well, they were on DVDs. DVDs couldn't hold more than 4.7 gigs, and 0.7 of that was pretty much gone due to formatting. So yeah, games back in the day were only like 4 gigs. Even Halo 2 was 4 gigs.
Oh shit. Remember when games came on multiple discs?
Yeah, that was kind of a massive thing back when floppies were a thing. Then tapered down, but started being again with CDs. Because when CDs first started coming out, it was like, oh, we only need one. And then file sizes started getting so much bigger that it was like, oh, now you need another DVD, and then you need a bunch of DVDs. And then, well, there wasn't really one after that because it went to downloads after that. I still have a working Game Boy. Oh man, I wish I had my Game Boy Color. I still have my silver Advanced SP. That was a fun little system. It was so cool that it would play Game Boy Color games too. It looked a little weird because they stuck really far out the bottom.
Oh.
Well, you remember how Game Boy Advance games were like short and Game Boy Color games were like square?
Yeah.
They were the same size, so they could fit in the same slot.
Yeah.
But the Game Boy Color games weren't flush. They stuck out like an inch. I remember one of the coolest Game Boy game cartridges I had was a Game Boy Color game, and it was I fixed old consoles and stuff. And now that is cool.
That's cool.
It was a Game Boy Color cartridge, and it was like I think it was like NASCAR Racing 2002 or something like that. But the cool thing about the cartridge is it had a spot for a battery on the game cartridge. Had a spot for a AA, and it had a rumble pack in the game cartridge.
Ooh.
Because you know the Game Boy didn't have a rumble pack.
Hey.
The cartridge though had a rumble pack, and you play, you know, when you'd be like hitting another car or something, it'd be like consoles now how they rumble. It was pretty interesting.
Huh. No, I guess now that I could that I've thought of it, if I could say I have a regret, it's not keeping my consoles and games that I had.
Yeah.
Whether it be because I traded them in or traded them up, whatever.
No. I really regret giving my original Xbox games to
That one chick.
Nah. Why couldn't you have kept them with you? Why did you have to fucking...
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
That mildly aggravates me. Not her doing that, but the fact that all my original Xbox games are just sitting in the back of someone's storage set,
Right.
just fucking rotting away. In 20 fucking years, they're gonna go to clean that out and be like, I wonder where all these came from.
If they haven't already.
Yeah. I almost have all my consoles. I did manage to get that picture or the video though of all the saves. So I have I know at least every game
Yeah.
that I had, so I could rebuy them sometime.
Nice, nice. If I think of when all those the times Lil Man was asking us questions like if we could tell our younger selves something, that's what I'd tell them. Save your consoles. Don't sell them.
Mm-hmm.
Those Pokemon cards, save those shits too.
Did you have any good ones?
I don't necessarily remember.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I don't think I had any like at the time ultra good ones, but now might be considered.
I want to look up how much some of that unopened Dale Earnhardt merch is worth, because I have a lot of it, like from the 90s. It's unopened.
I almost have all my consoles. Try really hard to make a console. Oh, like
Oh, that'd be cool.
Rambo chore.
Now I don't know what that is. What is a Rambo core?
Is that like the?
Your legs getting to you. Oh, Charizard. Here's a Rainbow Charizard card. Gotcha. Damn, that's what I should have grabbed. We were thinking about the original WoW box. Which, damn it, I know that's somewhere up there.
Somewhere in my box of pictures and photo albums is a album thing I had made when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
And it is like the little things like I think like the Kingdom Hearts booklet page that had I think the words to the theme song or something like that, or like the artwork or something.
Yeah.
But it had like the PlayStation 2 Kingdom Hearts page in there, and I was like, I'm keeping this forever.
From sorry, I'm just busy, so I'm messing shit up. Oh, you're good, dude.
Eyeball.
Hmm?
This is my eyeball. Don't we have the eye drops in the computer room or something?
Can't hear
Don't we have eye drops in the computer room?
it. Yes. Yes, we do.
The functioning eye drops?
I don't know.
Watered down.
Someone wanted to buy it from me for 50K. Damn,
Oh.
bro. That must have been hard to give up. Well, damn. I found the Dale Earnhardt thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth $23.96. What the fuck?
$23.
My Mountain Dew's worth more than that. What the hell? I know how much is it really worth? $150. What? No fucking way, dude. That much? Pick how long? On for 1 centimeter, 30 centimeter. Oh, we're going 30. Also, can I point this out real quick? You know how everybody's like, why are you saving that Mountain Dew? You shouldn't save that Mountain Dew. That's stupid. It's never going to be worth anything. You paid $6 for it. It's probably going to go down. It's only going to be worth $1, blah, blah, blah. You shall not do that. This is a sold listing on eBay.
$200. You have one?
Yeah. You know that bottle I've talked about saving forever? That's the bottle. It's currently going for $200.
On eBay.
And not even like listed. Actual auctions finished for $200. I mean, I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I agree. I like memorabilia stuff. I like how like
I'm talking
What-
about a joint. Damn, 30 centimeter joint.
It's funny what it ends up turns out to be valuable.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. Or a pizza.
Well, everybody, I was like, Halo. I was like, I'm never opening this. I'm leaving this because, hey, oh. Well, I was talking directly to her.
Oh, you were? I said I was gonna go put in a pizza and then you started talking.
That was funny. If I somehow make this, I don't know what I will do. Smoke that shit, bro. What you talking about? Yeah, of course.
Oh, shit.
Still smoking the diamonds bowl. Oh shit, really? Still smoking them diamonds. In the fight, but holy imagine the munchies all get. Oh yeah, 100%. Get absolutely wrecked.
Rude. Nice. All right, you were saying about Halo. You were talking about your Mountain Dew.
About what?
Mountain Dew? The Halo.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
You were saying to your family they didn't understand Halo.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna open this. I was like, y'all don't. Halo 3 is gonna be one of the biggest games of all time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, any memorabilia, even a fucking drink, is gonna be worth something someday. Also, even the 20-ounce bottles have sold for $109 on May 22nd, so only a couple days ago. Damn, I wish I'd have bought a shit ton of it.
Damn. Damn, I don't have enough papers to Zombie Nation.
Oh no! To make a really long one? That's I can make it a 12? Well, that'd still be badass. That is 4.724 inches. So about that long. Not that long. It's a pretty big joint. I'd said make it 30.
Desensitized joint.
Decent sized joint.
I'll be higher than Snoop Dogg if I did a 30. How you feel it?
I'm rusty too.
Yeah.
How are you?
Pretty thirsty and climbing. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see?
With golden streets.
Oh, is that the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Oopsie.
I think it is. I don't know. You're probably right.
I knew the Golden Streets was my next one. That's what I thought.
The other day at work, I was like, fuck it. When I got Lenny Kravitz.
How thick should I make? Beer can.
Dude, I love them thick. So make it thick. I really love them thick.
What is it called? A chode. Make it a chode.
A chode?
No, not. You know, it is like a short and fat. Short, but thick.
That may be what that's called. When I hear chode, I think another word for the taint.
Oh.
Yeah. I will die if I do it, beer.
Oh.
Why you're trying to kill zombie?
What is it when you've got like a girthy dick but it's short?
Cheese wheel?
What?
Cheese wheel?
Cheese wheel.
That's a Ron White joke.
Oh.
He literally, it's almost word for word. What do you call it? When you... Jim off. That's what you call it. But it's wired. It's young.
A cheese wheel.
This one continues to go to death. As soon as I get a hit of water. Hey, want to hear a dark joke? I fucking love dark jokes. As long as it's not racist or homophobic, I love dark jokes. This one's the devil.
How do you get a nun pregnant?
Fucker. What's up high? How's your day going? Or night, depending on where you are. I guess night. It's here night. Bro. Oh, up high. There you go. Boosh. Oh, fuck you. Oh, thank you. Some people come in here and say I'm ugly. Up guy comes in here and he's like, I tear it up. I appreciate that. What do you call a cow? No legs.
Ground beef.
Thingy, I thought here what I am.
What?
If anybody gets that out there, the reference that I just made, I will VIP the fuck out of you, dude. A cow with chopped off legs.
A cow with only 2 legs is lean beef.
I'd never heard that one. I've heard the ground beef, but
Yeah, what do you call a cow? A cow with 2 legs, lean beef. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Why can't an orphan know about ancient Egypt?
They're all in denial.
Oh, now that's not bad.
I don't know if that's the actual. That's my guess.
Yeah,
Oh, they don't know what a mummy is.
those are both good.
His makes more sense though.
It does. How much chopped off legs though? Oh, up high. That was funny. I'm so fucked up right now. I'm fucked up too, Devlin. I mean, like roasty toasty. The roast and toast. It's real, dude. So real. Yeah, same. What do you call an orphan in a selfie?
Family portrait.
A family picture.
Family photo.
You said it and it popped in at the exact same time.
And I said portrait.
Oh, good point. Yeah, you weren't right. You weren't even close.
You suck.
All right, let's pack another bowl. If anybody in chat wants to give an exclamation point CD or an exclamation point countdown in chat, you'll get this next bowl dedicated to you. Devlin, Jesus Christ, jumping in, grabbing it fast. And that's a 2x streak. That is a 2x for Devlin. On my game tonight, you grabbing it quick, dude. Even though it's super fun.
Nice. I'm starting to struggle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about cooking a vegetable? I don't know, zombie. What is the hardest part about cooking a vegetable? Getting them out of the wheelchair. Yeah. That much dead weight is rough. You pride.
I am pride. I'm laughing on the inside. I'm sorry y'all can't hear it.
Why do they keep AC in hospital? I've wondered that because I've been in the hospital a lot and it's fucking cold every single time. I've been shivering, freezing. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant there, but yeah, it's so cold in hospitals. Keep fruits, vegetables fresh.
Oh.
I wonder why it is. I wonder if it's to. I wonder if it's harder for bacteria to start growing. You know what I mean? I wonder if it's easier to keep it completely spotless if it's cold. Stuff's not gonna grow.
Right.
Either way, it's fucking cold in hospitals.
What is the raccoon motto?
I don't know what.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Knows the origins for the donations.
Okay.
Oh, the organs. The donor organs.
Oh. Yeah. All right, as we near the end of stream, Zombie Nation, you're awesome. Please follow so I can see you in here next time. We stream literally every single day for multiple times a day. So
Zombie's almost done with this joint.
yes, I stream a lot. I hope to see you in here more. I will be back tomorrow, and I am off tomorrow and the day after that. Yes. Oh hell yeah.
Thanks a shitload. at
Thank you
Zombie
for
Nation
the
Oh,
joining
thanks for the
this wild
follow.
ride. You're now
Hell yeah.
part of the crew, so let's get this party fucking started.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Zombie, you can talk with our paddle. If you do !ask and then whatever, you can talk with the paddle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that is hot. And come on.
But yes, nice. I agree.
Well, shit. Looks like you forgot to say something, my friend. Don't leave old Patchy Pat hanging.
Wee.
What's on your mind?
Hello. Almost done with
I was
your
telling Zombie that you can talk to Patchy.
voice, as Devlin so put it.
Yeah, you do ask and then your question or whatever you want to say. If you want to tell Patchy he's a cool dude, that's cool. But if you want to ask him his origin story, he does know his origin story as well.
That frog,
Yeah.
he's trying hard.
I hope he gets laid.
Ah,
He said thanks. Thanks, bro. Okie dokie. Well, Zombie followed, so he'll be in here next time.
Ta-ta.
Like I said, I stream a fucking lot. I'll probably stream a fucking lot tomorrow and the next day. And I'll see y'all in here then. Do you grow your own weed? I don't. I buy the shit out of some weed though. Bye. Ask Patchy. Oh my god, I'm so curious to know Patchy's answer. Please ask Patchy if he grows his own weed. I need to hear the answer of that before I go, because it's a possibility.
Oh man, I'm just a paddle.
Nah, man, I just paddle through the haze of life, enjoying the good shit that others grow. Growing weed sounds like a hell of a lot of work for a chill paddle like me. Y'all know?
What'd he say?
Patchy said that sounds like a hell of a lot of work, so he's just gonna smoke what others got. He said he's a big ass mooch, basically. What the hell? I mean, at least he's honest. All right, I will see y'all next time. We can play more on Patchy then. Bye. Zombie said he grows his own. Damn Patchy indeed.
Oh shit, son.
Fucking mooch. Thank you for the follow, Zombie.
And he costs money to use.
Well, 0.0003 cents, I think it is. I bought $5 worth of credits when I first started Patchy, and I'm still not out.
Oh.